to our Innovation Leaders series. I'm Marisa Kopek, the CEO of Lux, and here we highlight innovation leaders that we work with who are doing amazing things so you can learn from the pros. So with that, I would love to introduce Phil Clark from Neurion. Phil, welcome.
Hi, Marisa. Nice to be with you.
What's a particular project or initiative you're super proud of that you worked on?
So I've been here for a year, and just a few weeks ago was my 1 year anniversary, and I
Happy
came in
anniversary.
thinking, thank you, yes, yeah, it's flown by, and so there was two things that I came into the company wanting to work on, and listened to the team here to make sure that this is something that they thought would be impactful. One was machine learning. And how we could bring in this into R&D and our technology development. And the other one had to do with biosurfactants and how do we leverage organisms to make new materials, for example, including surfactants or biosurfactants. And it's really interesting, Marisa. I expected that when I asked people about machine learning, they would say, good luck. There's so much art and experience in what we do that you really are not going to get a lot out of looking at the data in machine learning and artificial intelligence. I was expecting some resistance. And then biosurfactants, I was expecting, oh, this is fantastic. This is absolutely, these are readily biodegradable. We should really work on these. And it was actually the opposite. Okay.
Huh.
So it turns out, biosurfactants have some utility, but they're really not anywhere close to being as good as the materials that they're trying to replace. So that will change. And there's a lot of development going on by a number of companies, including ours. But that's something that that I actually got some resistance here because we have some really great materials and they perform really well. And machine learning has been readily accepted here. And so it's something where people knew that we have all sorts of data. So we even know, we're only a 5-year-old company. We actually leverage really a long history of AkzoNobel. And so we have a lot of data throughout the world, in Europe, in Asia, in the US as well, that we may not be fully leveraging. And so having a machine learning platform that we can get all of our data up to the cloud, that we can start to build models that then become predictive of what we may need. This is particularly important in personal care, so this is where I'm really proud. We have over 40,000 personal care formulations. And once we're able to pull that up into the cloud, you can
Yeah.
start to see insights and how the individual components of a formulation are impacting a given performance factor. And
Yeah.
this is important because, as you know, people want to use sunscreens in different formats, whether it's a cream or whether it's a spray. They want to use personal care products in different ways, whether it's a mousse or a gel. So understanding what needs to change at the component level in a very predictive way allows us to get performance consistency across different formats. And the machine learning has been able to do that in a very efficient way versus just trial and error.